Oh wow. Helicopter already. This is probably the most haphazard video I've ever done, but we are moving, okay? We will never die, much like life. What's up? My name is TST Talks, and welcome to my garage, because there's a lot of stuff going on in my house right now, and this is also the only place where there was a big white wall for me to do something with. The audio in this video is probably going to be pretty bad because not only is there a bunch of cars and stuff going around and this place is not soundproofed at all. Overall, this was a very bad idea, but I'm committing to the bit right now. So I've been gone for a while because I've been working on a very long, very big video essay type thing. And I've also just been busy in general. I don't want my channel to completely die up or let people to lose interest in the meantime. So I drafted up this very haphazard, very quick slideshow that talks about one of the most interesting phenomenons that I've seen happening online this summer. And you've probably seen it already. We're gonna be talking about Planet of the Bass. Before we get into that though, there is one important thing we have to address. We have to do a little bit of background. First of all, who is Kyle Gordon? Well, I'll tell ya, he's this guy. Just to make 100% clear. So Kyle Gordon is this guy on social media. I've seen him mostly on TikTok. He is a self-described comedian, influencer, and musician. According to his website, he's based in New York. He does writing and improvisation. He has over 3 million followers and almost 1 billion views across TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. He also does live performances in crowds across the country. He's been on tour before. He's been featured on Comedy Central and Adult Swim. He's not someone who I'm very familiar with outside of what we're going to be talking about today, but that is the gist of his thing. One of the many Bo Burnham alikes that have sprung up over the last couple of years. So now we know who Kyle Gordon is, we should bring ourselves to the key part of this whole scenario, that being the original video that this is about. So, in late July, early August of 2023, Kyle Gordon, pictured here with this wonderful pose, released a video with a song that parodied 90s Europop bands. And it featured Kyle Gordon and this lady named Audrey, I don't know her last name, as these characters, DJ Crazy Times and Biljana Electronica. I probably pronounced that wrong, but here we go. And they were singing this song called Planet of the Bass that had a bunch of almost correct English.
Live, it never die. Women are my favorite guy. Sex.
Kind of mimicking the way that a bunch of European singers in the 90s would sing songs in English but never quite know the words. Very basic parody stuff. But the key part to this whole thing is that the song was a bop. When the rhythm is glad, there is nothing to be said. A very insightful look into the human condition and just a work of art that reflects everything that our generation has to tell the world, right? The video is awesome. I love the video so much, but they got kicked out of the Oculus, and apparently DJ Crazy Times here is banned from ever going the Oculus again because of it. But yeah, the video was really cool. It was really fun. It was this fun little thing. It was like a minute long. But then what came next was the key part of this whole story, and that was the response to this video. As of recording this, the video sits around 8.8 or basically just 9 million views. It'll probably pass 9 million views by the time that this video comes out. But yeah, a lot of people saw this video. It wasn't just because it was a funny video on TikTok. A lot of videos on TikTok gets a ton of views, but they don't have the same cultural impact that this video did. And I'll just show you a couple of examples of what I mean. On TikTok, first of all, the video did the thing that it does whenever a video goes really popular. It starts making the rounds and people start reacting to it in really interesting ways. You get people from Europe who are talking about how it's weirdly accurate, how he gets like the purposefully poorly translated, I should say, vibe of everything down. It's not just like, haha, they get it wrong. It captures the nuances and stuff. And then you get celebrities like Amy Poehler reacting to it. Hot as shit out here. People making a bunch of videos to this song, talking about this song, all kinds of things. But the thing is, this video did something that not a lot of TikTok trends like this tend to do. It breached containment. It left TikTok and it became really, really popular on Tumblr for some reason. Arguably, it was more popular on Tumblr than it was on TikTok in the grand scheme of things, just because Tumblr is such more of a tight-knit community. People were really, really into this. They were making like memes about the lyrics, these great fan art that's being made. Like, this is just one example. I'll throw a bunch of other examples on the screen right now. Memes of people just like repeating the lyrics verbatim because of the empowerful mantra that they were. But yeah, it was a really big thing on Tumblr. People were loving this, loving it. The next step in the story, though, takes a bit of a turn because Kyle Gordon made sequels to the original video. I already mentioned that the original video was meant to be a parody of Europop bands from the 90s. And for those of you who don't know, one of the traits of these bands was that they had a tendency of just replacing the female vocalist without a lot of explanation. So Kyle Gordon, aka DJ Crazy Times, made a couple of sequel videos all syncing to the same clip that the original video did, but he did it with completely different women playing the role of Miss Biljana Electronica as a part of committing to that bit. But the thing is, a lot of people didn't know that, and so they actually got pretty angry at Audrey, the original Miss Biljana. Well, not the original, she didn't sing it, there was a different singer who sung it. But the original actress, they got upset that she wasn't in it. And so this video in particular, which was the first sequel, received a lot of backlash. But then people kind of caught on to the bit by the time this video came out with this lady. But either way, both videos were still just really fun. They didn't have quite the same manic energy as the original video, but they still served their purpose. And after that, there was this whole cultural movement that happened over the last couple of weeks with this song. But it started to die down a little bit, but people were still very into it. And then clips started circulating around of DJ Crazy Times performing live for people. And he was performing what sounded like the full version of this song. And then sure enough, Kyle Gordon announced that he was going to release the full song and a music video on August the 15th, which is yesterday as of recording this. And so that video came out and it was a smashing hit. It started making the rounds on TikTok and Tumblr yet again, just revitalizing the hype for this song. It had Audrey back as Miss Biljana Electronica again, and of course Kyle Gordon reprising his role as DJ Crazy Times. It's a great music video. There's lots of weird imagery in it. It's just seems to be made to be completely off the walls and bananas. But now that the full song was out, it seemed like this is where the story was going to end. But in the last 24 hours since this song came out, things have gotten weird, and that is because of something that happened last night, hours after the main song and video came out. And that was the Jonas Brothers concert. So first of all, the official Jonas Brothers account posted a video on TikTok that had the Jonas Brothers lip syncing to the Planet of the Bass song. And they did it with DJ Crazy Times and Miss Biljana Electronica as well. And people were like, wow, that's cool. But did they know that just like minutes later, DJ Crazy Times and Biljana Electronica would make their world performance debut at a Jonas Brothers concert, performing the full song of Planet of the Bass to a crowd of what I'm sure were very confused Jonas Brothers fans. But it was awesome. They gave it their all. They wore the same outfits that they wore in the original music video. The new music video was playing on in the background. It was a sight to behold, let me tell you. I mean, I wasn't there, but I saw so many different POVs of it through TikTok and other social medias, just videos of people at the performance. It was wild. This song has had such a trajectory over the last couple of weeks that it's honestly a wonder to behold. And so now we have to wonder what is in the future for Planet of the Bass, DJ Crazy Times, and Miss Biljana Electronica. It's a shoo-in, obvious shoo-in for Song of the Summer 2023, and I feel like that we can make that happen if we continue to listen to it at the rate it has been, and different news organizations continue to cover it and give it more exposure, and people just make more memes and stuff. And of course, after that, I think that the growth, as you can see here, is just completely unlimited. I think that there's a chance this song could take over the world, quite literally, in a way that it becomes the president of the United Nations and it enacts world peace as DJ Crazy Times so proudly advocated for in the beginning of the song.
World peace!
And so that is what I think will happen It is getting very hot out here. It's like 90 degrees outside and it's starting to get very stuffy in this garage. So I'm going to move on and wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching this video and for sticking through it, even though this is very much not like the videos I do normally. But you know, if this one does well, maybe I'll do more haphazard presentations covering recent events in history, especially with all the strikes and stuff going on. I think I'm going to lean away from covering more prevalent movie and TV content. If you want to help support my work, you can always like donate to my Patreon. You get a bunch of perks and stuff like getting access to these videos early, being able to participate in polls when I have them, and getting your name featured in the ending credits of all of my videos. If you like this video, feel free to smash that like button, subscribe, comment any thoughts that you may or may not have had. Share this video with anyone you think might like it, or even just subscribe because my videos are just so cool and awesome and you want to see more of them. I really hope you like this video and I sincerely hope I made your day just that little bit better. And I guess I'll see you in the next video. Bye.